Hi guys, it's Mama Ivy. It is a cold, dreary day here in Maine. And when I say cold and dreary, it's very cold and dreary. I'm wearing a beanie inside. I've got my hoodie on. I have my short sleeve turtleneck. I'm cold. And I think I'm catching a cold. Yesterday it was pretty darn warm, and today it's freezing. At least it's freezing to me. Anyway, um, I had posted about feeling your feelings in the video before this, and I've been feeling a lot. I'm on emotional overload. I feel raw. Um, but it's okay. It's a good thing that I feel like this because I'm getting rid, well, not getting rid of, but I'm allowing myself to feel these things and clearing my system out. Clearing out my system of these emotions, whether they're good or bad, or maybe, well, I guess emotions aren't bad. It depends on how you handle them. I shouldn't say good and bad emotions because being in a being in school working on my bachelor's in psychology, I should know better that emotions are not bad or good. They're not inherently bad or good. Anyway, sorry, getting off topic. I've been raw. Um, and I just kind of wanted to share. I did my Maybon ritual. Hello, Merlin. I did my Maybon ritual, and hi, YouTube. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, okay. So I'm gonna put the brat down because he wants to eat me apparently and not be helpful. I did my Maybon ritual. I did my letting go ritual on Friday last week. And then I've sort of been taking the time to write things down. I have been doing some creative work, which you all will eventually see. I'm not done with what I'm working on, so it's going to be a little bit before I do that video. It's going to be another altar video. I want to show off a few things, but it's not ready yet, so I'm not doing that yet. But I did these rituals, not back to back, but very close together. Like I said, I did the letting go ritual Friday. I went ahead and did my Maybon ritual on the 21st because I knew I wasn't going to have time to do it yesterday because I had class and I had a ton of other things and I knew I was going to be tired, so I went ahead and I did it on the 21st. So, very close together, I did these rituals, my letting go ritual and my Maybon ritual. I also did my dedication ritual on the 20th. So I had 3 rituals very close together. I had my dedication ritual ready, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it on the 21st, 22nd. I wasn't sure when. And I was just kind of waiting for my deities to tell me, okay, you're ready, it's time. I was kind of waiting around this time of year because Baba Yaga, she's associated with harvest and autumn. And I was like, okay, that would be maybe a good time to do it. So maybe I'll wait around this time and see how, how things feel, what kind of vibes I'm getting. So I ended up doing it. On the 20th. So I did that. I did the letting go ritual Friday, did my dedication on the 20th, and then the 21st I did my Maybon ritual. Now keep in mind, after my letting go ritual, I was feeling a lot. I knew I was going to be feeling a lot over a period of time afterwards. I'm getting goosebumpy and kind of right now just talking about it, but again, that's a good thing. If I cry on video, I cry on video. It's going to happen, and I'm going to let it happen. Anyway, I did my dedication ritual. Being raw and emotional from the letting go ritual brought out more stuff, brought out more tears. I couldn't tell you if they were tears of joy or sadness or just my body just trying to get rid of something, but I was crying afterwards. So I let myself feel this stuff. I felt joy because I know I'm where I need to be. I have been struggling with my path for a long time. From childhood, being raised Catholic, up until I discovered paganism and Wicca. And I've been struggling and trying to find my way and trying to find my way. And I found little things along the way that made sense. Other things that I thought made sense but no longer make sense to me now. Which is why I moved to considering myself eclectic. Again, I don't like to put labels on it, but if I got to, that's what it is. That's what I am. I'm eclectic. I'm an eclectic witch. So anyway, I did my dedication ritual. I was happy. I was sad. I felt all kinds of things. My emotions were everywhere. And what I tried to do was, I was feeling them all at once. But in my head, I was going, okay, I'm feeling this. Let's try and feel one thing at a time as best we can here so that I can feel it and let it go. Because if I don't do that, then it's going to keep affecting me. So this is my strategy. If I'm feeling multiple things at once, I just kind of go, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this. Okay, I'm feeling this right now. Let's try to keep what's over here from getting in the way of this so I can feel this, be in the moment with this, and that can go there. And then here comes the next one, okay? So I'm doing that. That's my strategy. We'll see how it works. Then I did my Maybon ritual on the 21st. I figured, okay, this should not be crazy emotional for me. I'm going to feel things because it's a ritual. I'm going to feel things. If you're not feeling anything while you're doing a ritual, I don't know. To me, if you're not, okay, let me see. To me, my personal opinion, if you're not feeling anything during a ritual or a spell, whether it be happiness, sadness, whatever it is, doesn't matter what you're feeling. If you're not feeling anything, if you're just going through the motion, you're not in it, and maybe you shouldn't be doing it at that time. I don't want to say you shouldn't do it at all because, well, you are what you are. You're going to do what you do. But maybe, just maybe, you should be looking at, okay, why am I not feeling anything? And maybe go back to it. Because in my experience, the gods, your deities, the universe doesn't care when necessarily you do a like a Maybon ritual. They don't care. Like I said, I did mine on the 21st. I did mine the day before it was really supposed to be done because I knew I wasn't gonna have time to do it on the day it was supposed to be done. So I said, okay, I'm gonna feel things, obviously, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. I'm gonna feel happiness or I'm gonna feel like a bittersweet feeling, whatever I feel, I'm gonna feel it. It's not gonna be an overload of raw emotion. Boy, was I wrong. I was wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong. While I was doing my ritual, I started to cry again. I've been doing a lot of crying. I started to cry again, and I was trying really hard not to because at that point, my husband was over on the side with my son because my son was not going to bed. He didn't want to go to sleep, so I was like, okay, well, let's bring him in here and he can watch because as I posted in a video not that long ago, he's starting to show interest. He wanted to smudge the house. So I figured, okay, well, if he can watch, maybe, and he's crying, maybe, we'll see how he reacts to me doing a ritual. Okay, so anyway, I'm like, all right, don't cry, don't cry. Your kid is sitting there watching you. Don't cry. I managed not to, I think, if I remember correctly. It was kind of blurry. It's kind of a blur because, like I said, I was feeling a lot. I don't think I cried, but I felt like crying. I felt physically a tightness in my chest that usually comes for me with anxiety. So I'm like, why am I feeling anxious? What is this? Why am I feeling anxiety during a Maybound ritual? What? What is this? I haven't figured that out yet. That's something I have to figure out. Why? So I felt this tightness, and it was kind of hard for me to swallow, and I felt like I was going to cry. And then I had like this happy feeling because I was able to do what I was able to do with the Maybon ritual because throughout my life I've set up altars, I've had different homes, and it's just been crazy, crazy not being able to have a solid home. And so I felt all of this stuff and it was crazy. I didn't think I was going to feel all these things, but I did. And like I said, I'm still trying to figure out why I was feeling certain things. Like, I can kind of see the sadness with the happiness because it's kind of a bittersweet moment. Like I said, this is like one of the first times I've been able to just do a ritual and fully and not be hindered by not having a home where I can practice and things like that. The nervousness, the anxiety that I felt, and I'm assuming it's anxiety because, like I said, for me, when I get a tightness in my chest, it's usually because I'm having an anxious moment or I'm about to have a anxiety attack. Um, I didn't actually have an attack. I just felt the tightness for a little while. Even afterwards, I felt that tightness and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't necessarily like in my brain, and my brain wasn't going, oh, we're nervous. It was just like that physical symptom was there, and I'm still trying to figure that out. So, anyway, I felt like sharing that because I had shared the video about feeling your feelings. I know I went off track with this video quite a bit, and I apologize for that. I do that a lot. I go off track. Anyway, here we go again. It's really important to feel your feelings. Like today, yes, I'm cold. I'm getting a cold. Today seems to be a little less raw, a little less emotional. This weekend, however, might be a different story because what I'm doing this weekend is I'm going to an event for domestic violence. I can't speak now. Domestic violence. I've dealt with domestic violence throughout my life, starting with my father, first marriage, all kinds of stuff. So I've dealt with and survived domestic violence. And seeing these events, there's a couple of them. One is this Saturday that I'm going to, and then another one is in October that I will also be going to. I plan on it whether others join me or not, because I can have like a team for this walk on the 12th of October. Anyway, it's something that affects me personally. I want to help raise the awareness. I want to be a part of that community of survivors and people that need the help. So, and I feel that tightness in my chest again because I'm talking about something that I also have PTSD from the domestic abuse that I've experienced. Just talking about it makes my chest start to tighten up, and whew, I'm feeling it. I'm doing it to myself because I need to feel it. When I go to this event, not only am I going to be feeling my own feelings concerning the subject matter of this event, but I'm probably most likely going to be feeling all kinds of stuff from all the people around me. And that's going to make some of what I already feel within myself heighten. I'm going to feel it even more because there are going to be people out there at that event who are going to be feeling the same things I am. So I'm going to have a wonderful time trying to let myself feel what I feel without maybe showing it, because I don't want to be at this event and just break down. Because that's just going to bring my anxiety up even more, because people are going to be like, oh no, are you okay? No. I have enough anxiety as it is. I don't need people swarming me trying to make me feel better. So, I'm going to have to try and figure that one out. Figure out how I'm going to do this. Because I want to do this. I want to be part of this. But there are also things that I don't want to do, like break down in the middle of a domestic abuse walk, rally, dinner thing. I don't want to do that because, like I said, I have anxiety with people as it is, which the YouTube channel, putting myself out there, is helping. But if I were to break down, I know that people, meaning well, would all, people would come over. Oh, are you okay? I don't need that. I don't want that. I would have to tell them, please, just no, I'm okay. Let me feel what I'm feeling. I'll be okay. Please don't swarm me because people will, because they're concerned, and that's okay. I just have to try and nicely tell them to not do that. If it comes down to me actually breaking down. Hopefully, I don't. Anyway, I'm at 21 minutes and counting for this video, so I'm going to bid everyone a good day, a good night, good evening, whatever it is where you are. I hope everyone is safe. Remember to let yourself feel whatever you're feeling throughout the day, because it will help you to heal. It will help you to just be you. Honestly. Feel what you feel because it's part of who you are. Again, I hope everyone has a great day, night, whatever, and bright blessings.